There we go. Making sure my thingy's open. Welcome, everyone. This is episode 14. Today we are starting off in the burnt forest on a dig mission, or a treasure map. It's not a dig mission, it's a treasure map. It's a little bit different. Last time we did the crack a book at the very tail end of the episode, and that was awesome. We got a lot of good books there. And at an earlier period or episode, we found found a pump shotgun level 1 on the roof, which was absolutely insane. Like, actually having this power level of a weapon early is like, wow. So, super excited for that. Also just realized I really could use this on my shovel at the moment. Oh, did I not have a shovel mod? I thought I do. It's on here. Why is my shovel mod on here? Good sir. Let's try that. I think it's because that could only have one or the other, and that's how we ended up with that. Yeah. It's okay. We'll make it work. So I'm kind of just grinding the crap out of 7 days at the moment. Just because there has been a fair amount of updates that I'm like really excited for. And that I haven't gotten to really mess with much. So I'm like really excited to play it. Nice, we found our perimeter. And then let's go this way. Our lovely low grain dirt, love it. Okay, we're coming this way. Good to know. I'm super excited. We got the first couple episodes of the Halo and 7 days out. The audio is gunky for the first 2 or 3 days on the 7 days, sadly, but it will be better fairly soon. So, like by day 7 or whatever, by episode 7, it's like back to normal, regular audio at that point. I was doing my best to make sure that was nice and cleaned up. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure why it was so gunky. That was really obnoxious. Okay, I'm going to stick my nosy down here and then hug this wall and see if we can find out which way we're going here. Okay, that kind of leans in the direction of kind of right where I'm standing, or maybe slightly to this side. I'm not 100% yet. But yeah, I found a treasure map letter in the last episode, which I was... Oh. Is this just straight up the edge? Ah, that means we are headed this way. Okay, let's see what we can find. Hopefully we can find this fairly soon. I do have a quest as well that I was really excited to start. Oh my, what's happening here? Which way's out? This way's out. Excuse me? Miss? Oh, you're a feral too. No. 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 7,000 kneecaps later. Yeah, see, there's a whole thing about that where... there's a whole thing about that, about like the... When you're using the... When you're using like an actual like melee weapon, the amount of damage you're actually dealing versus like using something like... Oh dear, I think I'm down too low. Oh, it's right there. I see it. I see it. Okay. Yeah, so there's a whole thing about that, about like when you're using things like the melee weapons on the ferals and the rads, because the ferals and the rads have so much life that half the time, by the time you're actually able to kill them with the weapon... There we go. Half the time, by the time you actually DPS them out, they've either wasted all your stamina, or they're just chewing on your ankles at that point. So generally speaking, I go for the decap modifier to maximize the decap chance, because it's like when it's level 10, you have a 50-50 shot each time to just kill, versus the melee damage. You have to go for like 97 years of damage to try to get them. So, kind of obnoxious, but whatever. And then ultimately, late game, I usually go almost exclusively ranged weapons late game. Like, I'll usually cut out all points towards like the melee weapon. I'll go level 10 in the stats just because I want the maxed out stats for that skill tree. But otherwise, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not touching that. Because usually the weapons are not worth it at that point. There are a few exceptions though. Like, for example, when you get into the excuse me, when you get into specific weapons, it's pretty good. Like, the spear has the penetration, so like on horde bases, the penetration's really good there. Another example is when you use... Get a couple of these little books out of the way. Yeah, and I'll take the buckshot. I don't necessarily want it, but I'll take it at least. I can do something with it later. But anyway, but yeah, so basically it's like most of the time I'll go for like a really, really good like SMG5 or an AK or something like that. SMG5 or assault rifle, TAC assault, TAC AR. I'll usually go for one of those as my primary weapon, and then I'll use like a really, really good bow and then maximize the stealth. So it's like go really high on stealth and then use the automatic weapons for when you're in the oh shoot moments. Okay, so real quick here, I want to head home here. We're gonna go do that first, and then I'm going to go hit the quest, and then we'll see what else we're doing here. How are we doing? Oh, hang on. Modify, throw that on there, because that lowers not durability, it lowers stamina usage and increases damage. So it's a 10% damage increase, and it lowers the stamina usage, which is infinitely more efficient. And I've actually not had very good luck when it comes to finding books this playthrough. Sadly, like for day 14, I thought I would be significantly further along in the books, but a lot of the POIs it's been sending me to are more like commercial versus like residential. You generally find a lot of books inside of the houses. I have no... Oh, I got a bunch of shotgun ammo from that. That's good. Generally, you want to hit up lots of houses to get books early on. Ooh, that was too sharp of a turn. They're singing our song. Wrench quality 2. Nice. Chicken. Peacock. Gobble gobble. But yeah, usually the residential houses will give you like 5 or 6 books each per mission, which is awesome. But I've been doing mostly commercial missions and hordes. Lots of hordes. And so between the two, it's like I haven't gotten nearly the amount of books. I have a fairly high level, like my character is a high level just from the amount of combat I've been getting involved in, but my book level is super low. And it's actually, I think, the looting that got me, because it's like I got that tier 1 pump shotgun, which is insane. Like, that's a super high tier weapon this early in game. And I think the only reason why it gave it to me is because I have a high enough loot stage to be lucky enough to get something like that. Because normally it's like, yeah, no, you're not getting anything good like that. At least not for a while. Not for another 5-10 hours or whatever. Okay. Hi, we're home. Oh, I'm so slow. Oh dear. I am both hungry. Yeah, see, that's the other cool thing about having a door there instead of a hatch. With the full jump, you can actually just jump straight in. It's not a big deal. Also, I do want to throw some torches around this place at some point and maybe fix more of this roof so it's not always raining on me. But anyway, what do we have food-wise? We have nothing. Can I cook bacon and eggs yet? I can. Okay, track that. Let's dump the miscellaneous. Organize. Okay, I want meat. I want eggs. Bacon, eggs. We want 16 minutes worth. Let's do it. That'll be... Let's do that. And then I have a little bit of water. I actually have some clean water already good to go. Oh, I don't have any either coffee or goldenrod or chrysanthemum to make some tea right now. I might take a peek outside and see if there's an option. Okay, we got $700 from that one quest thingy, so that's good. We're going to sell the stun baton parts because nobody cares. Hunting knife, I'm actually probably going to cook that. Let's see. Okay, so we got a bunch of buckshot. Let's melt that down. Let's do that. All right, so we're gonna get this melting here. Just throw 10 minutes on there and turn that on. This one over here, I want to start some iron. We don't have any iron yet. I can't... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I was going to say, I should be able to melt that down, right? If we go like that. Yeah, minute 20. Yeah, I was going to say, I should be able to melt the knife down. Nothing else here I want to melt down. We did get a bunch of parts and stuff, though. Did we get any other... there's a little more... Let's do that. Throw the clay in with that, so we're getting some clay built up. Okay, we got those two, and then mods. Mod. Arrow rest. We want this one really, really bad. Okay, we need some glue. Let's get some glue going. Oh, we need the water, which is in here. Glue. 13 glue, 3 minutes. 14 glue. Throw 3 on there. Okay. Maximize, maximize that and cook. And then I've got extra mods. I have a thermal mod. I could throw that on there. It doesn't really give us much. The cooling mesh. Oh yeah, it does give 1 explosive resistance. That's right. I was trying to remember. I was like, I think it has a thing like that, but I couldn't remember. Okay, let's have some bacon and eggs because I'm very hungry. In fact, let's do 2 of that. And then I have some... Oh, I had the water. I just used it all for the glue. That's got 2 minutes on it there. All right, let's head upstairs and check out our dew collectors. We should have a lovely 13 there ready to go. I did, yes. She has not said anything back yet. Water. Extra 10 minutes. We have 2 minutes here, 45 seconds there. We need another 12-ish minutes worth. Or we need 12. What was that? We need almost 13 minutes worth total. Okay, so we'll just slap that up to 13, call it a day. We have our glue mod. I want this one most. This one's really good. Okay, so we need... Oh, that's right. We needed to wrench some cars. Right. I remember that. Let's go ahead and lock that one. And then... Dump the meat, dump the eggs. Okay, I'm short on eggs, most. I need to look for more eggs at some point. Let's throw the coal in with miscellaneous for now. Coal, ammo crafting, mods. This is a little tighter with my back to the wall here than I would normally like. Normally I'd be standing about a half a block further back, so ammo crafting. Dump that. Oh, why are you in ammo crafting? You're supposed to be in parts, good sir. And then these are for selling. Whoa, that was lag. Holy smokes. All of you are for selling. There is a farmer hand there, but that's not necessarily useful right now. We've got a bunch of extra 7.62, so dump all of that. 9mm, we currently don't have a 9mm weapon. 44 mag, we got that. Cooking, we can throw our seeds. Nitrate. I can probably just throw that in miscellaneous for now. Nobody particularly cares on that. We have sell, and then we got a bunch of medical, leftover bones, and rotten flesh for cooking. Organize. Okay, I'm going to step outside. I have 17 repair kits. Wow, that's nice. Okay, we got 10 seconds and then we'll start getting water. I kind of almost want to wait for a water. It's okay. All right, I'm going to head on out and start looking for things to wrench. I need vehicles to wrench, preferably. Vehicles are just a really easy source for the stuff I need. I need some mechanical parts. I need 5, which is generally pretty fast. Yeah, see, there's 2 already. 3. Yeah, I seem to be getting 1 per wrench on the trucks, or on the vehicles. Yeah, see, I'm up to 11 already. And then there's a couple more out here that I can work on. Yeah, throwing a couple points into parkour early on is super useful. One, so you stop accidentally shattering your ankles every time you jump more than 3 feet. Or drop more than 3 feet. And also, it's just really useful. Did I ever mark this as a tier 3, by the way? I did not. There. I like to mark all the POIs as I go. That is a mod I would love to have in this game, is a mod that makes it so every time you go anywhere and like open the main loot chest, or if it's a remnant, have it just mark it as like a tier 0, or have an icon that's a remnant, you know? Because then it'd be like every time you step into a remnant, it marks it as a remnant. Every time you open up a loot chest, it marks the loot by level and says, yeah, this is a tier 3, this is a tier 4, this is a tier 5, whatever. Because it makes it really useful, because you get on the map and you look and you're like, you just see all these random buildings, but then it's like, hey, that one's a tier 2, that one's a tier 2. You know, that one's a trader. They already can do it because they have the auto mark on traders now. Having an auto mark on everything would be nice. Oh, this lovely army truck. This thing kept me alive against that very fast feral biker earlier. Yesterday when I was recording, there was a feral biker in one of the garage stalls over here, and it scared the crap out of me. It jumped out, and I was like, oh. I'm like, you're a feral biker. You're going to be a real pain. Feral bikers, they hit like a truck. Wow, we're up to 63. That is so good. 67. See, because look at that. We went from 0 to 67, and it's because our character were a scavenger, which means, oh, the 4% better loot quality. That's probably what got me my shotgun. So I have, which one is it? Salvage Harvest is up by 10% for the scavenger gloves. And then the stamina reduction while wrenching is super useful. I wish one of them gave you like a 10% bonus to like damage or something, because that'd be really helpful. All right, let's head on upstairs. Burning through my stamina. Okay. Yes, I want some water. I am thirsty. Okay, and then we require steel. We did bring our steel from the previous location. Okay, what do we have craftable here? We definitely want that one. I don't have many mods at the moment. A hunter mod would be pretty cool. Hunter mod's a really good one for the bow early on. Like this is 2 of the 3 mods for the bow. Yeah, because you want the ergonomic grip, you want this one, and then there's the string one. Those are the 3 best. Bow. I'm up to a level 3 wooden bow, which means it's going to jump me to the regular iron crossbow. Yeah, the iron crossbow is going to open up next, and then I can get into the other bow that I really want. You know what? Let's scrap you in here. Where'd it go? There. Yeah, scrap that in there. That way I'm not spending an inventory slot to worry about that. Oh, I do have a lot of iron. Let's get that going. Did you finally finish? You did. We got 80 iron for that knife. And then I want to throw a couple bricks in here, get this up to about 10 minutes, and start. Luckily, we haven't had any screamers show up yet, knock on wood. Engines. That's a battery. Let's try that again. Engine, battery. Okay. And then the cool part is, honestly, the headlights are phenomenal for selling. Because you get them all the time, and they sell for a pretty penny, so they're really good. Okay. Whoops. All right, we need you in here. Dump you, dump you. Oh, yep. I was wondering when she was going to show up. She's outside now. Problem is I have no idea where she is, so I got to find her so I can snipe her. Miss? Where is she? There's a screamer nearby. I just heard her. I have a lot of stuff up there that's running. She's over by the fighter position. Was she a feral too? Ma'am. Oh, what? I was trying to flip her over, but that's not how the physics in this game work. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, I want to see what you are. And instead she just disappeared. Oh, I did have some. Son of a gun, I did have some mechanical parts. They were stashed in my bike. Well, that's just rude. To be fair, though, we did get a bunch, which is really, really helpful. Wow, look at that. Wow, scavenger armor for the win. Holy cow. That is insane. Actually, here, hang on. 30 damage to 40 damage. Modify, throw that on there. I want to say I, at one point, had a red dot sight or something for that. If I do, I'll equip it here in a minute. But yeah, that's insane. I've gotten 2 higher tier weapons already. What is my... How do I... This one? Loot stage, 99. Isn't max loot stage like 350 or something like that? 300 or 350? That's not bad. Like, going for the scavenger outfit, I'm really excited. I want to get scavenger outfit to level 6 and see what it does. I do really enjoy the assassin. Oh, I do really enjoy the assassin outfit, but scavenger is not bad. Like, I'm very happy with scavenger so far. I've gotten... Excuse me, sir. I have a shovel. You can't scare me, Snick. Where is he? Sir? Sir? It's really quite satisfying and funny, because in real life the way you deal with a snake is also a shovel. And in this game, it's like, oh yeah, you try and stab a snake with a knife, and you're gonna get bit 3 times, but you whack them once with a shovel, and they're done. It's like, yeah, that's fairly accurate. I remember when I was growing up, my parents had a particularly bad year for garter snakes, and they were everywhere. Well, we had a year where we had way too much rain, is what happened. So there was too much rain. And then the side effects of the too much rain was there was a ton of rain, which made a ton of grain, which made a ton of mice, which then made a ton of snakes, right? It's because that's how the natural order of supply and demand for food chains works, right? So we had a bajillion mice, and they were everywhere. And then it was bad because the mice found a hole in the foundation in my parents' house. So they kept getting into the house, the mice would. And then the snakes were chasing the scents of the mice, and then the snakes were getting inside, and it was super annoying. I think that one season I probably pulled... Oh golly, how many was it? It was a lot. It was nuts. I want to say I probably pulled somewhere in the ballpark of like... Oh golly, probably 8 or 9 snakes out of my bedroom. That was a heck of a year. They were everywhere. Okay, we want to... Oh, we have not hit... Not J, M. Let's go hit this tier 2. I think we're officially... I was gonna say, I think we're officially stocked up and ready to go now. We were low on food and water, and we got that taken care of. So now that we're nice and healthy and fat, we can go hit this quest real quick. But yeah, there was one particular instance that was really funny. So right now on my YouTube, I have a bunch of videos that are coming out right now of me and my cousin and I playing Halo 1, and the first couple episodes were both sicker than a dog, which is really funny. And so that cousin was over spending the night one day, and there was a snake literally curled up in the middle of the floor in my bedroom, because I had this like 5-foot by 5-foot window, this massive window. And so he came over and spent the night, and he was sleeping on the couch because I had a little couch in my room. So like I'm in the bed, he's on the couch, and then he wakes up and he goes, Kago? And I go, yeah, what's up? And he points, and I look down, and there's a snake, a little garter snake, curled up, laying there in the sun, sleeping. He's like, ooh, I found this lovely place to sleep. The other bad ones was I had really bad cord management, and so like one time there was a snake wrapped up in the cords of all my stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm like, that cord is moving. It's a pretty tat. It's a Berlioz. Hi, sir. Come here. Can I pick you up? Here, I'm gonna pick you up, put you on my lap, okay? Ready? Oh, I gotcha. It's my boy. Hi, bud. How are you? Do you wanna sit on my lap and hang out with me? I'm recording, but I'd love to have you curl up with me. He's like, nope. Nope. He's like, I'm out. Okay, that's one I can hack up. Ooh, this is such a... Oh, this is... Oh, this is weird. Okay, first things first. Let's jump on top, make sure there's nothing cool on top. There is a thingy right there, which I kind of want. Oh, missed my jump. Okay. Yeah, I want that, because that'll give me some steel. Nice. Okay. And then I want this here, because this also will give me steel. Ooh, my poor wrench. I need to find more things to put on my wrench. I need like an iron buster or something. Something really helpful like that. Okay, that's 7 more steel. If I remember right, that doesn't... Oh, this gives... Yeah, I was gonna say, this gives thingies. I'm looking at my stamina use for the heavy attacks. It's not bad. Because one of my... I think it's my gloves. It's either my gloves or my boots. Takes away stamina use for wrenching and salvaging, which is like super useful. Okay, real quick here. I don't know what this is. This is not part of my quest, but it's very tempting. Oh, and it is dark down here. Oh, golly. Oh, look. Water physics. Nice. Man, what I would give for a night vision. Oh, this literally takes me nowhere. This just dumps me out here into the culvert or whatever this is, the water processing dump zone or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I was excited. I was all excited. I was like, where's this going to take me? Excuse me, sir. Okay, let's get this quest going here. What are we at? Oh, we're at... Oh. Just kidding. Hang on. Let's find something else to do for a minute, for like 2-3 minutes. That way we're not starting the quest at the very last second of the episode. I got 2 minutes till the episode's over, so let's just... Oop. I was gonna say, let's just find something else to do for a minute, and then we'll start this in just a moment. I'll just get like some more steel real quick while I'm waiting. I'm trying to be better about that, like kind of planning out the content of the episodes better. Because most games you have at least some grinding that you're going to be doing anyway. And so I'm okay with like pausing for a second to not do that. There we go. But yeah, all of these streetlights have steel in them, which is very helpful. Okay. Hello. Hello, little boy. I'm up to 17 steel since I started over here. Yeah, see, none of these POIs are going to give me like any books. That's the honest truth. It's like, okay, there's 2 more over here. There's also a couple dudes over here.